Hello lovely people, good day and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we have a new thing to learn about basketball. So on so many occasions we've learned about how to predict basketball overs. I showed you some strategies about how to predict basketball overs. Today is the time for us to learn about how to predict unders on basketball. So if you're watching this video now, make sure you watch it very careful, watch to the end, understand the procedures. If you have any question, you go to the comment section and write it there. I'll come and reply. So if you bet on basketball, or if you've been betting on basketball, or even if your first time betting on basketball, or you want to start betting on basketball, you realize that basketball unders sometimes are unpredictable because sometimes mostly the teams exceed expectations. If you predict over 160, they can play like 200. So basketball unders are sometimes very frustrating in terms of predictions. All right, but I got you. I have this simple way on how you can guide yourself and understand some of the game lines from the betting company. So let's start. If you are betting on basketball, or even if you are a bettor, the first thing that I always say that the betting companies or the bookmakers websites, they are the best predictors of the game. They know the game, and mostly they have the accurate predictions of the game because they are the one that sets the odds. So they make sure they set the odds to favor them. All right, so let me just pick random match from this favorite match. Okay, as you guys can see, the favorite match is Brazil League, Germany, Spain, and then the United States NBA. So I want to pick a random match from here. So I side the NBA that ends in 12 minutes duration. The German BBL is one of the highest scoring league. Okay, so I think I have to pick a match from that league so that I can give you a very good demonstration. So let me pick a match from here. Let's say I want to pick the second match. Okay, so after you have select your match like this, the first thing that you want to do is you go to 1xBet. Okay, you go to 1xBet and you find the match here. So the match is in the German BBL, the match between Westbeck and then Raf. So we want to predict, or we want to know the unders. My first procedure that I use is that I go to the total for 1 and 2, that is individual total 1 and 2, and then I will tap on it, and then I will pick the under score line, that is the last game line for under for the team 1. So here 78.5 will be the under game line for team 1. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write 78 down. I'm going to pick 78. So rating 78. And then the second thing that I'm going to do is to record the last under game line for the team 2. So the team 2 is 85. Okay, 85. After that, I'll put the two game lines together. So the first one, team 1 was 78. So plus the team 2 will be 85. Okay, so it will give me a total of 163. Okay, so that is my first point that I've noted from 1xBet, 163. After that, I'll go to my favorite prediction site, that is sportsgambler.com. Okay, sportsgambler.com. So like I told you in the overs prediction, I will come to the correct score prediction section and pick the game line for home and pick for away. So the prediction for home is 81 points. They predict 81 points for home, and they predict 89 points for away. When you put 81 and then 89, it is 170. Okay, so I'll record the Sports Gamblers prediction also there. So that is 170. After that, I will just visit Sportybet also. Okay, so Sportybet, basketball, today's games, German BBL, Westberg and and I'll go to points. Okay, so points, and I also record the last game line for home team, that is Westberg. So the last game line for unders for home team is 80.5 at Sportybet. So I'll record 80, and I'll come to the away team. The last game line is 86. So when you put 86 and then 80 together, it is 166. So 166. All right. So after everything, you realize that after visiting 1xBet, sportsgambler.com, that is my favorite prediction site for basketball, and then Sportybet, the game lines for unders from both these three bookmakers company or predictions companies are 163, 170, and then 166. Okay, so mostly according to these three websites or these three companies, the scoreline for this match will revolve around 163 to 170. Okay, so this is the guide for us. After getting these three game lines or these 3 points for the match, you choose where you want to bet. For me, I mostly bet at Sportybet. Okay, so let's say if I want to bet, I just have the 3 guide for the 3 companies. So to make it safe for me, I can decide to pick under 170 because I want to make it safe. But I will make sure that I will not predict anything less than the 170 points, because when you consider the last 3 points that we recorded from this 3 company, 170 was the highest point. So I will make sure that I will not predict anything less than 170. Okay, because if I predict it less than 170, I make it dangerous. So to be able to predict a safe option, then I will use the 170 amongst the 3 points that I get, 163, 170, and the 166. I'll use the 170 as my highest and then my last prediction point. So I'll make sure if I want to go under, I will not predict anything less than 170. Okay, if I want to make it safe, I will go above 170. Okay, I will go above 170, but I will not predict anything less than 170 points for this match. Okay, so this is how you will be able to guide yourself in terms of prediction if you want to predict a very accurate basketball prediction. I am not saying this game here, I'm not saying this game is going to end at 170.5. I am just using the match as an illustration, as an experiment. I want you guys to understand, I want you guys to know how you can guide yourself when you want to predict unders on basketball. But I'm not saying this match is going to end in under 170. But if you want to bet in unders, this is how you guide yourself. You can also check their head-to-head and compare it with what I taught you. Okay, so you can use their last 5 matches and see. So the first match, they did not exceed the 170 points. The second match, they did not exceed 170. The third match, they did not exceed. Only this match, that is the fourth one, that they were able to record 171 points. So out of their last 5 matches, 171 points is their highest prediction one. That is why I said you shouldn't go anything less than 170. Okay, anything less than 170 after doing the procedure and then getting the results. Don't go above the highest one that you get. So here you see that they were not able to play above 170. So if you want it to make it safe for you, you can just go from 170 and upwards. So like 171, 172, 174. Yeah, just change. Okay. So that is that for today. If you are new on the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, start following the Telegram channel. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.